Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's Denise Montgomery again. I'm out here on the porch. And if I tell you, I am so excited to be back out here on the porch. Guys, I've been trying to get out here for a week, but they've been doing construction in my neighbor's alley. They put in a new driveway and did some work on the alley. Then they've been doing construction down the street. So every evening I came out here, it was just tons of noise. Well, after the second or third day, guys, I got frustrated. I was like, what's taking these people so long? Why is it they can't get this done? I came out the next day. Oh my goodness, they still here. Now, I have no control over the working of the construction, right? Why was I allowing that to get me so upset? Finally, it dawned on me, Denise, that's a situation you have no control over. Sometimes we have to learn how to work with the noise. What do you do when life gets loud? So, as I said, I came out here for 2 or 3 days like a nut. The third day, which was yesterday, I went back in the house. No, I won't say I went back in the house. I stormed back in the house. I went to my office and I sat down. And I was working on my laptop, and I'm going, this just don't make any sense. Because that was my plan. Never dawned on me, maybe God didn't mean for me to come out here yesterday, the day before that. So, as I was working in my office, I looked up on the wall. You guys know the serenity prayer, I believe it's called. God, give me the serenity to change the things I can, accept those things that I can't change, and the wisdom to know the difference. Something like that, right? It's right up on my wall in the office. When I looked at that, I said, why the heck are you getting so upset about something that you can't change? Find something else to do. When life gets loud, when things start to get a bit too much, you got to find something else to do. Change the focus. First of all, don't lose your focus. That's the first thing we want to talk about. How do you keep from losing your focus? I lost my focus. Coming out here 3 or 4 days wasting time. I was losing my focus. It was obvious that I was not in control. So what I did, I went back in the house. I worked in my den. I cleaned the shelf off. I've been needing to clean off for 4 or 5 years. Yeah. I did some work in my living room, straightening up some things in my living room. I worked in my office, threw away tons of paper. Guys, I had taxes from years you would not believe. And today I said, okay, I'll come back out here. But what I did, I refocused that energy. It just wasn't time. You can't do anything before it's time. Okay, the next thing that I learned in this situation is the noise is only temporary. My neighbor with his truck is coming through right now. I don't know if you can hear it. But the noise is only temporary. It's not going to stay for long. So why allow it to come in and steal your joy, steal your focus? He was here maybe 10 seconds. Okay? So we're not going to lose our focus. We're not going to be distracted by the noise. The noise is only temporary. The last thing I want you to remember is that a delay is not always a defeat. Just because it didn't happen in what you felt in the time that you felt it should happen, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. I'm out here on the porch. It's Tuesday, September the 2nd. Maybe this was the time God meant for me to come anyway. But when you continue to try to do something in your own time, in your own strength, it's never going to work out. Don't get lost in the noise. You may hear it, but it doesn't have to control. Don't get caught up in the issues. Don't get focused and lose your energy and start worrying about things that you shouldn't have to worry about, especially those things you can't control. There were bulldozers and trucks and water people and gas people out here. Wasn't nothing I could do about that. Besides, they were doing their job. I had a job to do. but I had lost focus. So today I want you to think about that. Don't get lost in the noise. Life will get loud. Life is going to do what life is supposed to do. I hope this helped you.